My tan looks good. Okay, so my eyes got puffy. Remember how I said puffy eyes? Because of that, the fumes. And that is from, oh God, no, I'm too young to have that. So, and the fact that people would watch these videos for 6 years and even doubt that I had physical injuries, the puffy eyes are bad. That's from exhaustion and living, you see. Oh, I shouldn't be filming like that. It looks worse in the light. Let me go over here. You see how I'm sleeping on that tent? I don't sleep, I do, but I'm freezing and I have this blanket is covered in cat poop. I had no idea that there'd be these crime scene white plastic bags. Like, that's a crime scene. You need to watch some detective films. 2 underwear, 2 socks in a little plastic bag just dumped here. I didn't even know where. I had to look for this girl that it was dumped with. And then I begged and begged. I documented it. This cat poop covered blanket. I've been surviving in it, and my guidance was, and I do what Jesus says, do not fucking text her. Do not fucking text her. So Monday came, and there's been nobody talking to me, and I started to think, okay, anything could have happened to him, so I'll find out. And I'm trying to find the light, an angle of light where I don't look so dreadful. Anyways, I do look a little bit better than this one video, so don't judge. And I couldn't believe it. I went to the court and I found out that since I've been there in that attic with all the drug paraphernalia I found, there's been secret in-person physical meetings with law enforcement all about me. And I have the statements given, but we don't really know what was said. But these are the statements that were given. It's in print, it's in paper. And I don't know if I can put those online. But this is such bullshit and fake and fraud and illegal that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And I can put up the dates. So the written statements of what was discussed in these secret meetings with cops, since I got there, month after month they've been meeting each other, all these cops and my fucking legal biological mother. But I'll put up the dates. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4, it's 5, it's 6, it's 7, it's 8 times, it's 9 times. I think it's at least almost 10, but it's certainly 8. Just can't get enough of the cops. And don't forget, the cops are supposed to give us counseling. And that isn't also the 2 times that I did ID and witness that other cops just hanging out having coffee and tea. So, there's nothing but cops there. And I said inside the courthouse, I said, this is like a precinct. And I know there's cameras in that filmed me. I said, this is like a precinct. She's meeting so many cops. This is a freaking precinct. We should start cooking the books. Because these reports, if we cook the books, make our crime stats go down and look better for our neighborhood, Jefferson County. Start cooking your books. All right, so they're on the Twitter police patrol with my name as enemy number 1. Watch that Instagram, man. So it's so fucking fraud and oh God. No, I haven't to this day talked about everything I witnessed in that house. But I want to answer. She's my legal mother and taking me to court, telling me I can't talk about it, can't say nothing. She's going to have me arrested. It's not going to happen. No. But it was a big no to not talk about this, and then I couldn't take anymore. And Jesus said, fine, just go ahead. For my psychological well-being, I'm sitting out here. I'll film. I'm sitting out here. I'm covered in a blanket. It's cold, man. My coat that I took, the one thing I did bring back from the Capitol, is soaked. That's the cloth, the paper, the wood. This crap they used destroyed my property, along with my physical health. It left this thing, puffy eyes, but the puffy eyes came back because of the tent I'm sleeping in. But this is serious. Well, no surprise, when you're bleeding out your butt like that every time there's gas that fills your room, and some of it was yellow. Remember I said that? was like yellow and stuff. So yeah, no, it definitely injured me. And I went through that for 6 years. And that coat that I have, it's a nice coat. It's Eddie Bauer. Do I have that now? No. Everything I own is in that room with my beloved cats. So this is what I'm gonna do. When I get my deposit, if I still haven't got my combat pay, I look horrible. I wish there was better light. People must think I'm like 80 years old. Anyways, if I still haven't got my combat pay, I still haven't gotten any news of any settlements, any lawyers telling me that we're going to start going for these deep pockets of these fucking despots who gassed me in Washington, D.C., and some of these corporations that they're also linked to. I'm a direct witness to it, and the good guys who were in combat there, which we all know if you were in the Capitol, you couldn't help but notice it. They've got all the JAGs, they're lawyers, but they're military. They've got all the JAGs helping me. I know that. I haven't lost faith. But when you sit here, you're freezing. You don't even have that coat. I don't even have that Eddie Bauer coat. Everything is in that fucking room, and I was just left here like a crime scene in this blue tent with a white plastic bag and 2 pairs of underwears and 2 pairs of socks. So I've been here, yes, like this. Yes, in a campsite, just fucking walking. Yes, I look horrible. I wish I looked prettier where people could feel sorry for me more. But beauty shouldn't make someone feel sorry for you. Anyways, so after I went to the court and I found that out, that she was making more reports than a police precinct and they needed to start cooking the books, there were so many fucking reports. I couldn't believe it, and I walked to the bus stop after I had a Sprite, and I charged my phone, and it was about 5. And I saw my stepdad go into the pharmacy, and he did what I wrote. He saw me, whipped his head around, put his head down, ran into the store, came out, did not look at me, walked a million miles an hour to not look at me, jumped in my mom's car. She did a U-turn in order to not come anywhere near me. And this is how I'm treated. This is how I'm treated by my relatives who have everything I own in their house, plus my child cat who is like my kid. So this is what I'm going to do. As soon as I get my deposit, if I haven't acquired any financial resources before that, that's what I mean by combat pay and stuff, I'm going to get my cat out of there. I don't know, but I can't have my cat in that house with these people. No, you see how they're treating people? Yeah, and I'm going to get my property, my birth certificate, everything that I need for my driver's license and just basic adult stuff out of that fucking house. Is going to go in storage, and I will have nothing to do with that woman. That woman, let's say I go to the bus stop tonight. Let's say this happens. And I go all the way back to this farm, and let's say she had a heart attack and I didn't know, right? And let's say she's in a body bag right now. I didn't know. I had no idea that she had a heart attack the last 3 hours, right? I'm not going to the funeral. No, but I got to remember I'm Christian. Because when I left Washington, D.C., Jesus said I was forgiven of my sins, and he meant it. He said, I have forgiven you for your sins. After what happened in the Capitol, after what you have done for me and what happened in Washington, D.C., you have been forgiven of your sins. But you need to be Christian when you leave, and you need to actually do it. So if she happened to die of a heart attack, I'm so mad I won't go to the funeral. I need to be Christian when I do that. Okay? Adios.